Hello, it's KUNII_TV and we are back here again with another controller review. And today we are going to be reviewing TBGamer's HautePad Emotion III-17. And yeah, that was a lot of words. As usual, we are going to be doing an unboxing ASMR type of video at the start because I really enjoy doing these. All of my opinions about the controller and stuff will be towards later on the video, but for now, enjoy! I hope you haven't fallen asleep by now, because if you have, it's time to wake up and listen to me yap about the controller. The HautePad Emotion III-17 is a really nice controller to begin with. I have been grinding ranked sessions in Tekken with it, and as always with Haute42 products, they are very high quality no matter which model it is. I haven't encountered any dropped combos because of the controller specifically, and the fact that they have another button next to the WASD layout is a nice touch because of how I bind my controls, which I will show you how to do and what my controller binds are later in the video. And as you can see, I have mind controlled this Jin player just because I am using a Haute42 controller. So this is your sign to buy one, especially if you currently don't have a leverless controller in 2026. Speaking of combos, these are some of the YOSHIMITSU combos I do, and as you can see, I can do them with no effort on these controllers, mainly because I myself use Haute42 as my main controller. I have been playing some Devil Jin lately, and I don't even know if this is max damage, but it is a pretty cool combo. The size of this controller is the first thing I've noticed, and comparing this to my current main controller, which is the Haute42C-AT, it is pretty small. I would say it's a huge benefit, especially if you plan to travel around with this controller and don't want to bring a huge backpack like I do. You can change the button mappings by holding down the start button and then plugging in the controller just like this. And then going on to your web browser and typing in 192.168.71. If you've used the Haute42 controller before, you'll notice that they have updated their configuration website, and I think it's so much better than the previous one that they've had. As you can see, there are a lot of settings you can mess around with in here, but personally I just changed the button settings to what I have, which is me using 2 sets of directional buttons so I can move around easier. This is just me setting up my controller to what I normally use, so feel free to watch this part and steal my settings if you want to use the same binds as I do. For PS5 support, aka most local tournaments, you will need the Haute42 Booster 5, which I will link in the description. Basically, you just plug this in the port on the right hand side of the controller and hold Y as you plug it in, and it will work just fine. Now, to conclude the video, I think the TBGamer HautePad Emotion III-17 is a really good controller, especially at its price, which is currently $69 at the time of making this video. It is definitely cheaper than most brands out there, while delivering one of the best quality I've ever had in terms of leverless controllers. If you don't have a leverless controller as of yet, I would highly recommend switching to one and starting with these, just because of how small it is and the fact that you get a lot of buttons to start with compared to the more standard leverless controllers out there. If you already have a Haute42 controller, I would still think it's a good idea to get one of these if you have the budget, just because of the nice form factor it has. All in all, I would highly recommend getting this controller, and I will give it a 5 out of 5 just because, again, of the amount of quality you get for your money. Huge shout out to Hot42 once again for sending out this controller to me, and especially to you people who support my channel just by watching my videos. The rest of the video is just going to be raw gameplay, so you can really watch how I use my hands and stuff on the controller, of course. Again, this is KUNII_TV. Thanks for watching the video. I hope to see you next time.